Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's the New Year section of today's date is the 2nd of November. Everybody, welcome to November. I'm just here, I'm in some trades already. So, for the past 2 weeks, I've not been able to do a video for you guys. That's because, I don't like noise in the market. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to sit down on this computer every day to be listening to noise in the market. I guess because that's as a trader, what I just try to do is just try to avoid those lower time frame and their noises. I guess so this is what I have in the chart as far as you know. I'm a market structure trader and a price action trader. Are you getting it? So I follow price. I follow the money. I follow where the money is going. Are you getting it? So I was supposed to do a video a few days ago because of it was maybe towards the end of October, but I just left it like no need. Let me just wait till the 1st or 2nd of November before making the video and welcoming everybody to November. Are you getting? So this is November. This is the Euro UD. Sorry, Euro US. Sorry about that. Euro USD pair, and what we do here. First of all, we look at the dollar. We look at the dollar, and a lot of people do something. They usually tell people that before you, what's it called? Before you look at the charts, look at fundamentals. Well, I do something here at Vision X. Before I look at the fundamentals, I usually look at the chart because I know the manipulation processes we use in taking everybody out. Are you getting it? I have that concept in my head. So I tend to look at the chart and see what the chart is doing. This is the weekly chart of the dollar. Are you getting it? Which is a direct correlation of to EURUSD. So I'll use EURUSD right now and see whatever is happening and show whatever is happening here. And as you can see, this is EURUSD chart and the weekly chart of EURUSD chart. And all I can see here is bearish. I guess it's very simple. It's very simple. So I will just talk about a few assets and run through them. I guess I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to run through them. For me, this was a liquidity. I guess so the market has come to this liquidity. So as long as it's taking it, we are supposed to do somewhat a bounce. And if it's truly what's it called? A buyback to the upside, you know. But according to liquidity concept, you should know this already if you have been with us at Vision Next, trading at Vision Next. After taking all the major liquidities, whenever I want to take liquidity, what happens next? The market tends to bounce a bit and manipulate to the downside before making a major move. This is why I'm here. I just want to show you whatever I'm seeing on Euro USD and take a shot about 250 pips or 300 pips to the downside, then take a buy maybe another 600 pips to the upside from November, and that's just the manipulation process. Um, manipulation, what's it called? Manipulation process I'm saying here on Euro USD, and that's what we're talking about. Let's now, probably dive into the economic calendars and see what's happening. This is just about 3 minutes to 2 p.m. And if I go to 2 p.m. Nigerian time, as you can see, NFP, as you know, a jobless claim just happened and it came out very negative for the dollar. I guess, and that's why you're seeing that USD is rising. So probably I'll take and check gold. Gold is even clean. I will go to gold, but let's just do USD first. I'm talking about USD today because of possible um, 300 pips short to the downside, I'm saying, and also, what's it called? Is it buy? 300 pips short to the downside and about 600 pips buy to the upside. Are you getting? So this is a weekly chart, and you know what we'll do here? We just follow structure because the market makers tend to use structure, build structures of the market, and we just predict about thousands of pips into the future using price action. Are you getting? So according to the strategy, this was a what's it called? An ascending triangle which has broken down and taking all the liquidities you need to stake. Are you getting it to the upside? Are you getting? So we definitely need to come for a manipulation to the downside. So probably I'll drop to the lower time frame, probably daily first to check whatever is happening here. And as you can see, it's clear on the daily. As you can see, I'm a price action trader. What I do, connect dots, This was supposed to be a break and retest and continue going. We lost it. We took all this trade all the way to this side, and we took this trade again to this, taking all this liquidity, and we took profit exactly around there, waiting for a bounce. So what do you mean? What does the word price action mean? What the price is doing, the strength is using, the volatility is bringing. Are you getting it? If you put all those things into consideration and how your markets build, which is the structure of the market, you will definitely know what these people are doing. Whatever I'm saying here is as simple as a break of, the what's it called, an ascending triangle, which just wants to come and take liquidities at the top. Are you getting it? Take liquidities at the down. Are you getting it? Just do like this. Take liquidity at the down before going. The market will not just reverse just like this. And the reason why it's even showing you this sluggishness according to a price action perspective, you have to put a lot of things into the indication when you're trading. And whenever people say the word price action, they don't even know the correct definition of the word price action. I said I will make this very, very brief because I'm just going to run through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, talk about cryptos also that are performing well according to my analysis, getting it from June till now. Talking about cryptos and they are doing very perfectly well. Talked about Bitcoin not breaking 25,000. I think we'll get to that, but I'll try to make this video as simple as possible. And what do we do here? We are price action traders. We are market structure traders. According to this structure you see here, according to the price action you see here, this is an ascending triangle where we need to come and take this liquidity out. Are you getting it? So when we took that liquidity, I call this liquidity concept, took this liquidity because the market must take the last liquidity of that particular broken ascending triangle, then try to find, try to find, others to the top. But this is even showing you sluggishness. Sluggishness in the sense that there are no buyers since on the 28th of September, over 1 month plus now. Over 1 month, what have we been doing? That's why I've not been even doing videos more since 2 weeks now. This is just sluggishness on the part for you. Are you getting it? This is just sluggishness. So what do you do? If this market is truly bullish, what does it need to do? You would have been seeing those big, big candles, those big, big green candles, breaking and continuing and switching the market to the upside for you. But don't get carried away. Remember, we broke out all the way. We've broken out of an ascending triangle already, which we tried to do, broke back inside. So don't, you should always look at your market like this. If you don't look at your market like this, you make mistakes. If you don't know that we are supposed to come and take this liquidity out, then spring up a bit, then find the manipulation process, you are making a lot of mistakes. Go and learn, go and learn. There are a lot of, academies there. I don't have the time to start, putting myself through stress. That's why I'm even canceling, anything about academy. Trading is supposed to be luxury. Luxury in the sense that whatever you would do whatever you want in this space because the money you make in this market is just too much to come and stress yourself. So whatever I'm saying here is just liquidity that was first taken, and what's it called? This is an ascending channel, which is a bearish continuation pattern, because definitely after taking those liquidities, we need to come back to the top a bit and take more liquidities. Are you getting it? We need to do a manipulation. Let me use the word now, manipulation process. Now, this is a manipulation process that these people do. They sluggishly, within few weeks or even months, are you getting it? They try to bring people into this market by saying that, okay, since we've taken, this liquidity, the market should continue, do what we're doing, we're trending, and break to the upside. Not in this case. Whenever you are trading a very, very volatile market, please and please and please, a very, very volatile market, or a market that has a lot of liquidity, like your EURUSD, your GPUSD, your gold, you should know that these people are, this market itself is a market that contains trillions of dollars, not like, why people are still running from cryptos. They are just early stage. This market moves and form you perfect structures, ability to know what is happening. Are you getting is what makes up this market. So whatever you are seeing here is why you are having this is because we've taken all the liquidities that we had in this particular market from the January all the way till, I guess in it, all the way till July, then all the way back down to September. It's used in forming this ascending triangle. So the question right now is what now? Don't get carried away. We've broken out of an ascending triangle already. We've taken liquidity already. What next? You should have all this concept about market structure in your head already and a manipulation process. I would categorically tell you that this market will short all the way from this area. Are you getting it? We short all the way from that area. So I can maybe put just probably 100 pips to it, 160. Let me just say 160, where it is right now, 100 pips to it. The market will short all the way to all these areas, giving us probably a 3 risk to reward ratio. So I'm taking, after doing this, after completing this video, I'm taking a sell because I don't want to be liquidity. I want to be part of, the people that are liquidating. So I think like smart money, I think like the banks and the financial institutions, you call them the market makers, because definitely a lot of people have been buying from this area thinking like, okay, we are going. They need to come and liquidate them before continuing this market towards the upside. So you should know what happens whenever. You should be able to predict. Are you getting it? You should be able to predict to the future, because a lot of people have been buying from this area thinking like, okay, a lot of people bought from this area, a lot of people bought from here, a lot of people have been buying from here, putting their stop loss underneath here. Are you getting it? So they need to come and take all those stop losses. That's what I mean by the word liquidity. Take all those initial buyers. And for you that have been buying, if you are really a price action trader and you know what price action means, you should know that whenever a market that is coming, as in whenever a market is flowing on a particular, they say the trend is your friend. The trend has not given you a signal that has switched to the upside. Why are you buying? That's the mistake I think a lot of traders make in this market. As you can see, this market from all the way, last time we had was this, right? This was the last time we had. This was the last low we had. This low has been broken. So the market is definitely what? Bearish. The market is what? Definitely what? Bearish. So where are you seeing your bullish market from that is making you buy? I thought they said the trend is your friend. They said the trend is your friend. So you should be selling, not buying. Are you getting it? So when you are trading against the trend, when a lot of things you're doing has not happened, because if you look at this market, you know that this was the last low we had. We went out, came down again, formed on that higher high after breaking structure, came down again, formed on that higher high, after breaking structure. So we are not even supposed to break the structure. So the moment we're breaking that structure, we switch this market what? To the downside. That's a change of character happened here to the downside. So to me, this market is definitely what? Bearish. The change of character has happened there because we're not supposed to break another structure to the downside. So for this change of character to happen, that means that we just have to, take maybe liquidities and, come back up, then continue going down. So as it stands right now, the trend is my friend. So I want to trade with the trend, not trade against the trend. And the trend is the entire market is even showing you that this market is trending perfectly well. If you do a proper analysis the way I've been doing it right now, I've put this word here, liquidity. Why? Because whenever a structure breaks, I get now retest, it must definitely, and leave that structure. The next phase is that it will definitely come and take this on today. Whenever a price action pattern breaks and you are here on this particular day and retested, this is your trade. Take a trade from a sell from there. We have been in that sell. Take a sell from there until this does what? We take all this liquidity. So your trade was putting your maybe 100 pips to 200 pips risk to reward to it, and taking this particular from 765 all the way to 547 maybe 300 pips to the downside. This was your trade. This was maybe your first trade. Then right now, after taking this major liquidity of the price action pattern, which is the ascending triangle, you wait for the market to show you a signal that it wants to continue to the downside. And what was that signal? You now start saying, no, buyers are struggling, to take this market in a sluggish way. And when the market is sluggish, what does that tell you sentimentally? not just psychologically or trading wise, according to whatever you've learned. It's telling you that there is no strength. The action of this price right now is that since the 3rd of October, which is like definitely 1 month ago, since the 3rd of October till now, the 2nd of November, which is definitely tomorrow makes it 1 month, this market has been sluggishly in this, ascending channel. And there are definitions to the psychological aspect of this ascending, what price is doing right now. It's trying to tell you that there have been no buyers since. So it's just, there have been no liquidity. There have been no volatility. So I am just in this channel for the past how many days? 1 month, which means that there are no buy orders in this market. And it signifies what? That this is an ascending channel. And what is an ascending channel? 60% of the time does what? Breaks to the downside. An ascending channel is a bearish continuation pattern to the downside. So you have to have all your facts checked. Check everything. That's why you see me using the 4-hourly time frame, because it does what? Trend the market perfectly well for me. I guess so. If you know you want to take any market, wait for your price action pattern to form. This is a price action pattern that's formed here right now. What is it called? An ascending channel, which is a sluggishly biased, buy in order to do what? Take what's it called? For some time, sluggishly for some time to do what? To continue this price action called something called drop-based drop, with a price action pattern called an ascending channel, which 60% of the time continues what? The market to the downside. So when you get all these confluences together, knowing that this is a bearish market already because it broke structure to the downside and it broke out from a price action pattern or a chart pattern, and entered into a sluggish as ascending channel. Are you getting it? It forms something called what? Drop-based drop strategy. Drop-based drop strategy. Where might this ascending channel be going to? That's the question you ask yourself. Now, if you bring our Fibonacci trend extension in, I'm talking to intermediate traders, not just new traders. Are you getting it? If probably we are trading all the way from here to the downside, we're even supposed to go back to 100, as in 1.0000, all the way to the downside. Are you getting it? But what I do at Vision X here, I tend to look at the entire structure first before making that decision that we might be going down, 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 down. Why? Because that is not the only structure we have in the market. The market actually switched all the way from here to the upside. Remember, we sluggishly came back, broke, changed character to the upside in these whole areas. Are you getting it? Then this was our first switch. So I will not take this out. Are you getting? So I will not take the bullish bias of this move out first. I will first of all, challenge the bullish sentiment of this whole movement that has been happening since September 2022. I'll first of all challenge it before I will be able to say, okay, we are going down, down, down. And if you check at the structure of this market, that's where market structure knowledge does what comes in. I don't care about whatever is happening in the fundamental right now. I know in the fundamental, there's initial jobless claim happening right now, which came out negative for the dollar. Are you getting it? It came out negative for the dollar. Are you getting it? It came out negative for the dollar. That's why Euro, USD, gold, and the rest of them are buying. Then tomorrow, what will happen? NFP is tomorrow. I think NFP is tomorrow if I check the time. If I check the calendar, my investment.com, thanks to investment.com for always helping us. I guess, and so I'm always able to see what definitely the fundamentals are going to do tomorrow, because if you check the NFP period tomorrow, you are seeing that the forecast is 170K. Are you getting it? Non-farm payroll measures the change in number of people employed during the previous month. Are you getting it? Previous month. So they are forecasting 188K, which is going to be negative for the dollar again tomorrow. Are you getting it? And definitely is going to make other markets go up. But I'm telling you tomorrow, I'm not sure that the dollar, the Euro USD, the gold, and the rest of them is going to go up. Definitely, I'm expecting this market to spike up a bit. So I'll be wary about entering a trade, but I will definitely enter that trade to sell to the downside, because I'm saying that we're definitely just manipulating to the upside, taking liquidity at the top, then, let me go back to the lower time frame chart so that I'll show you definitely the market manipulation that is about to happen to maybe everybody in this space tomorrow. So let me go back to the fourly chart to drive it. Are you guessing it? So definitely everybody's going to see this happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 3rd of November. Trust me, these are how they take you guys money out, because there's liquidity at the top. Are you guessing it? There's going to be liquidity at the top. Are you guessing it? To take everybody out. Are you getting it? So probably this area. So I'm going to use, not this time, I'm not going to use, I'm going to use a lower lot instead of my normal higher lot. I'm going to use a lower lot and probably use a 250 pip stop loss to this, because whatever I'm seeing tomorrow is a manipulation process using the NFP that's going to happen. So definitely I'm expecting this to, spike up a bit to the upside, taking those liquidity, then come down to take this liquidity to the downside before we can know if we're coming back to this area. Trust me, you see this playing out tomorrow, then maybe in the next 1 week or 2 weeks in September. This is how these people take you guys out. And because you don't have the exact and right and proper knowledge, you find yourself, in this mix that you now start flying emotions, saying that, oh, I tried buying, they took me out, I tried selling, they took me out. This is when manipulation does what happens in the market. Trust me, you will see this playing out from tomorrow. So I just wanted to use the Euro USD market to tell you and show you how this market makers actually does what take you guys money out, up and down. They'll take a lot of people out tomorrow with NFP, because everybody are in buy right now from October, not knowing that this is a sluggish movement and this is a break out of an ascending triangle. Are you getting it? To sluggishly move, take everybody out, then take everybody to the downside again, take everybody at the upside, liquidating shorts and longs in the market before shaking everybody off and on the market before probably coming to our PD range, which is where the entire market actually did what started buying from. In the month of, I think in the month of November 2020, the market actually switched to the upside here. So I'm going to take this market all the way down to this area. I'm just going to take maybe, I will not be greedy, take probably from 1.70700 to 1.07, 1.400, probably 300, depending on how I'm saying. So I'll take it to 400. I'll just be taking probably 400 pips out of the market. Is it 400? 300 pips out of the market first. My profit target will be 400. My entry will be 1.700. 700. My stop loss will be 850. Okay, so this is what I am definitely taking out of this market first. I guess in it tomorrow. I'm entering this trade right now as a sell. I don't care what happens. I have my risk and money management in place, and I've calculated this already to happen for me. I guess, and so I'm taking this trade 250 pips stop loss. If I'm there because of NFP tomorrow, if I am using probably 10 lot before, I'll reduce my lot size to probably not just even 5, probably 4 to take these 300 pips out of the market. I know that will definitely come down. I get in higher, but I will not be greedy. I just don't take 300 pips out of the market tomorrow. This is how you and I should look at the market, knowing that this market is a sell, but NFP tomorrow is going to buy. Take everybody out. Everybody is going to enter. Are you getting it? Including all these people that have been buying. Take it, and they will not take profit because they believe that this market has continued to the upside. What they will now do is, just leave the market, and it will take it and start coming that they are still leaving it. Break even, they are still leaving it. Before you know, you'll take everybody out, and they will shake everybody out of the market before continuing to the upside. I guess that's if the market must continue to the upside, because according to the structure of this market, this place must not break 1.1200 must not break. If it breaks, we'll visit the psychological area of 1.100 again, and that will send the entire market into what? It will send gold into a very, very bullish phase. Send gold, send EURUSD, sorry, to send dollar into a very, very bullish phase. Are you getting it? By visiting newer lows. So there are ways you can, work the entire market and, walk into the future, predict thousands of pips into the future. Definitely, I'm 100% sure. The market might do whatever it wants to do, but I'm at least 70 to 100% sure this trade will come for me, because this is how I've studied the market. I've been 8 years into this game right now. I know how these people, these market makers tend to use news events, and then as in news events, what's it called, to manipulate the market. And you that don't know, you only trade probably price action, chart patterns. You only trade what's it called, support and demand, supply and demand, support and resistance, supply and demand, without looking at the entire market structure, and without looking at the price action perspective, without knowing that this market is bearish. You are trading against the trend now. They are using today now to bring in more buyers. I guess in US dollar near crucial support level. You are using NFP today, you're jobless print to bring more buyers today now. Tomorrow, they are bringing NFP to you, telling you that they are forecasting that NFP will be coming out negative tomorrow. Everybody will rush in with millions of dollars just to do what? Bring them in, liquidate everybody that have been selling because of NFP tomorrow. And, with everybody that have been selling and their stop loss above here because of here, liquidate them, take everybody out because their stop loss will be above here, then come down again, take everybody out that we are using the sentiment that the market will continue going up without even taking probably their normal 50 pips to 100 pips as day traders out of the market. Are you getting it? So here, you need to look at the market. Liquidity is everywhere. This was your first liquidity. You didn't see it. You didn't trade it. This is your second liquidity. You didn't see it. Now the market has been sluggish for 1 month. You don't know the price action psychological, what's it called? The price action psychology that has been used, that we'll be using tomorrow, without knowing that there's more liquidities at the top, more liquidities at the down again also. So I'll be uploading this video just, like I told you, I really wanted to run through, but when I start doing analysis sometimes, I tend to find myself, showing you guys more than what I'm supposed to even say. I guess. And so these are liquidity concepts that the market uses in moving, but definitely anything that makes the market break below this, I guess, in a break below this, where the entire market started from, going to the upside in the month of January, November 2022, that will break it with a candle, and we're able to probably come like this, break it, retest, I guess, in it, and break it again. This market has done what's going to go down and even form a new low for Euro USD. But if it does not break it, if the market comes down, it does not break it and find the double bottom around this area, and probably switch to the upside with any pattern and change character to the upside, I will be buying from this sort of areas. I get in it to take this market back to what's it called, 1.100 area. That's under maybe 800 pips to the upside. So how do you see your market? What are the decisions you make before taking a buy or a sell? You can't just wake up one day and just enter into the market without, having the right and proper knowledge of the market. So this is EURUSD for you, and is one of the best gifts anybody can give to you in the month of November. I get it. So I'll go to gold. Gold. What is happening on gold? Even before going to gold, I want to ask some questions. If you have been following us at VisionX here, let me ask some questions before I go to gold. The question right now is that you've been following us at VisionX, or you've been following what's it called? You've been following the market of gold since January 2023. What are your major supports? What are your major resistance? What are your major areas you made losses that you said, okay, you have learned your lesson right now? What is gold supposed to do? Where would gold break for you to become bearish? Where would, there are questions you have to say, let's go to gold. Let's start asking those questions. Trust me. Are you getting it? Me and you know these levels. Let me even use, me and you know these levels. Psychological level of $2,000. Are you getting it? Psychological level of $2,000. I was working to the upside and we were able to, we fell back to $2,000. We fell back to what? We fell back inside $2,000 after breaking $2,000 to the upside. Then where else? The support of 1940, support and resistance of 1940, the support and resistance of 1940, then the support and resistance of 1980, then the support and resistance of what? 1900, right? Then the then the support of 1800. If you don't have this value in your head till today, from January and you have been trading gold, if you don't have these values in your head first for you to be sane enough to know whatever the market wants to do next, don't trade. You are not a trader. If you don't know about this value, 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 since January, you should not be a trader at all. First of all, you should not be a trader. So let's go into gold proper. Let's go into gold proper. I have this value in my head, so I'm going to put them into, horizontal lines. Probably, let me put them into horizontal lines. Are you getting it? So this is the first one. I want to put the first one, coordinates 2000. Then I want to put the next one, 1980. These are build my sanity. Then I want to put the next one, 1940. I want to put the next one, 1900, sorry. I want to put the next one, I'm coming. I want to put the next one, 1900 psychological area. Then I want to put the last one at 1800. Now, look at this chart right now. Does it make sense to you? Without even going checking the chart first, does it make sense to you? To me, yes. How? Because look at, we both know that $2,000 is a psychological area, which the market, when we got to this psychological area before, was a previous what? Resistance that we broke to the upside again, but we found resistance at $2,060. Are you getting it? We found resistance at what? $2,060, $2,070, $2,060. Then we created a double top and broke back into it, changing this character back to the downside. And 1980 become a major what? Resistance, right? Major resistance. Now we are back there again, whereby we came back to $2,000. We started finding sell orders. Without doing analysis, without checking the chart, I'm just giving you to, sanity into your brain, because I think the biggest problem of trading is not how to do a proper analysis. I think the biggest problem of trading is focus. Knowing that history repeats itself and knowing that there are levels in this market psychologically, mentally. I put these levels out now. I guess in it, where the market has found major problems in struggling, where they have found major resistance, where they found major support. Where the market, when the market got to that place, a lot of things happened. These are things you need to put together to be seen in this market first. If you don't have this value for 2023 that I've just put out right now, you shouldn't be a trader. You should not be trading, sorry. If you're a gold trader, you should not be trading gold because you don't even know what's happening. You've not even followed, you've not been inside gold itself before you are taking up your PC today to trade even NFP tomorrow. Let me go to another gold and show you something. Let me go to another gold. Now, this is a fresh gold. If there's any, I'll take everything off. This is a fresh gold right now. If I ask you now that why is gold still consolidating after this major move to the upside? Why, if you're on the weekly, why is gold like this? Are you getting it? What next for gold? Gold is still massively bullish because gold is about coming to take all these structures out. 2,100, it must take it because gold loves liquidity more than even your EURUSD. That's why it's very, very fast. Now, for the past how many days now, do you know that money has been flowing from the currency pairs, the dollar, sorry, from the currency pairs, which is, what's it called? Money has been flowing from EURUSD, money has been flowing from AUD money has been flowing from GPUSD, money has been flowing from NZUSD, even NASDAQ, the stocks, and what's it called? NASDAQ, S&P, and the rest of them into gold. I guess most of you don't know. That's because you only check gold dollar. You don't even check gold AUD. Have you ever checked gold AUD once to know what's happening in the gold AUD market? Have you ever checked your gold euro to know that money has been flowing from the euro into gold? There are many things probably you need to know, but today we're talking about just gold first. And what can you predict into the future here? Gold is massively bullish. If you are selling gold, trust me, and I love gold for something. It knows how to take your millions of dollars away from you if you don't know how to trade it. So according to this market right now, look at it. It's very simple. Just go to your higher time frame and find your major support and resistance. Buy from your weekly time frame or your daily time frame and sell from your weekly time frame, your daily time frame. This was what the previous resistance turned support. Now we got on that support again. So as it stands, this market is what's still bullish because we did an ABCD harmonic pattern here, which did an ABC Elliott wave correction to the downside. So it just needs to continue trending to the upside because it was as simple as that. I wish I can just carve this place out, which you've been seeing on my videos as a structure, as a market structure trader. I started from here. I told you that definitely we are going to come back to 1,800 because of this previous sharp, support. So even though you switch to your line chart, if you are ever confused, look at it's very, very easy and sweet to trade. Very, very easy and sweet to trade because the market was massively, according to price action, say, let's even leave waves, let's leave accumulation, let's leave waves and the market cycle and every other thing. What are you saying? This was a bullish impulse, retracement, impulse again. Are you getting it? Why? Impulse, retracement, impulse. We came to a major area. What happened? Market structure trader now, if you know how to drive your waves. Are you getting it? This becomes what? A major support. And you are seeing sluggishness. What do you expect? When we come to this major support, I'm expecting a massive bullish rise. So for us to even have this morning star here, if you're not even in a trade already, you should have been buying from 1900. That was a morning star, expecting that definitely this market will continue. So for me to even have these 3 weeks of massive bullishness with a morning star, which is a reversal short candlestick pattern for me on the weekly, I don't need to look at anything again. I'm interested in following these people to take all this money away from this market. That's why money has been flowing from what? The lower, what's it called? It might be different, what's it called? Fundamental factors that is making money to flow. I don't want to mention any negative things here, but I think the effect of the war was in Ukraine and Russia, and the recent one of Israel and Gaza is the reason why money flowed from the stock market and the currencies, the economies into gold, because everybody wants to safeguard their what? Wealth, and gold is what? Safe haven to any asset. So if I should continue further without, wasting your time, to prove to you that we will definitely come to 1,800, as I've been saying it, that we definitely find the support of 1,800. We're going to 2,100. That's the next cycle. I'm going to prove it to you right now, because as it stands right now, the values you have in your head before, let's go back to that area. Should we go back to that area or just run through? As it stands, let's go to the daily and find even support and resistance. This was what? Let's drive the market. This was what? Your last high. We broke, change character to the downside. We formed a lower low, we formed a lower high. We broke again, we formed the lower low, we formed the lower high. Are you getting it? We formed the lower low again, right? So this was our trending to the downside, and is even a sluggish trend, because what we did was just what? An Elliott wave ABC correction. Elliott wave correction wave ABC to the downside, because if truly this world market was supposed to continue going, we are not even supposed to change character to the downside, find it double top, change character to the downside, and come back to these major resistance levels and come down. So we did what? An ABC correction to the downside after finding what? An ABCD harmonic pattern to the upside. And what follows an ABC harmonic pattern is an Elliott wave correction to the downside. If we are unable to break a major what? A major resistance, a major support, what happens? The market moves to the upside. So as it stands right now, after those, what I did, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Are you getting it? We didn't form another lower low again. So since we didn't form another lower, where was our last low? This was our last low, right? What happened to that last low now? We've broken that last low to the upside. So that is to tell you that we have done what? Change character to the upside. This market has switched to the upside. Should we be buying now? No, because after every switch to the upside, the market does what? Retrace to 0.382 before continuing this market to the upside. If our retracement has started already, are you getting it? What do? Your Fibonacci will tell you gold is trending perfectly well. If that is where we are retracing, we'll see it from the lower time frame that we have retraced and we're going down. Are you getting it? Where are we coming to? We're coming to these major support levels of 1940. To do what? Take a buy and start going to the upside. Now, I have not even done this analysis, but I just put what the values down for you in that other gold chart that we're doing before. Are you getting it? Now, this market needs to come what? To downside, at least to 1940, to correspond with what? Our EURUSD, to correspond with what? Our EURUSD trade that I'm giving right now. To correspond with what? Our EURUSD trade, by doing what? Taking people to the upside, manipulating them to the downside before continuing this trade to the upside. So it's going to make sense with EURUSD after this month. And these months are always what? Green for cryptos. If you look at November, history of November since the beginning of crypto, November has been one of the most juiciest or the most sweetest or the most bullish market for gold, for Bitcoin. So whenever I get to November, I tend to, without even using my, the chart, I just want to buy Bitcoin in November. Because history has it that November has been one of the most sweetest for Bitcoin. So there are a lot of things I can put out, but because of time and video and, not to bore you out, I tend to there are too much information I have in my head because I've been part and parcel of this market for the past 8 years. Studying new every day by day. I'm, doing more research, adding more knowledge to my base. So no matter where I am today, I have the right knowledge to make millions of dollars within the next, how old am I? Just imagine adding me, I'm in this space for the next 10 years. This is money we're talking about, even though you are buying just 0.1 or one lot. As a swing trader, wait for 1 month for it to hit, weeks for it to hit. You will be making money even more than anybody in your country, your community, if you know what you're doing psychologically. So I don't like noise. That's why you don't see me trading this lower time frame, because lower time frames are just noise. Anything lower than 4 hours and noise. Can you trade this? Can you trade this? Do you know that when we get here, do you know, if you are not looking at your higher time frame, that these are all swings? They are noise to me. I don't want day trade. I don't want to trade them. I don't want noise. It depends on you. You want to make millions of dollars. I don't want those noise. That's why you don't see me dropping less than my 4 hourly time frame. Here, I have sanity at least to my weekly time frame, knowing that definitely 1,800 is where I want to wait to buy, because that was where we had our previous major support that brought this resistance. So definitely this whole area becomes our demand zones. Watch my videos on gold explained. From June, July, you see me talking about, if 1942 does not hold and form what? If this area does not do what? Form a head and shoulders pattern. Are you getting it? To continue this market to the upside, and 1940, 1942 fails, we are going to the upside. Now we've come back right now to do what? Liquidate everybody around this area to the upside, changing character, what? To the upside, breaking this major structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We broke this lower low, we even broke this lower low, changing character to the upside, coming back to 1940 support and continue going. Are you getting it? And continue going to the upside. So if you don't have these values and you don't even know your major values, what happens to you? Then you make a lot of mistakes. So let's go back to the major goal we had before. You make a lot of mistakes. So as it stands right now, I know I have these values where gold has been doing what? Major problems, having major problems all this while. Well, if you are in my shoes, what will you do? If you are in my shoes right now, what will you do? Knowing that you have these areas in your head. For me, I believe $2,000 is a major resistance area. I don't want to buy from this area. I just want to sell. If I'm to make my decisions right now, I just want to sell from these areas of $2,000, because that was our major resistance area. So all these places are just void because there's nothing up there. They're just void. So I just want to sell from there to my major 1940 area, because our major 1940, if I go to the 40 time frame, was where we had the most battles. The first battle, second, support. Then we broke it down. We came back again. I guess in it, we came back again. This was where I told you that go and watch my emergency video on gold. Emergency video. I write in it that we must not break below this area. If not, we'll do what? Come back to 19, what? 19, $1,800 area to the major support, because we are unable to do what? Form a price action pattern called the head and shoulders pattern to continue this market. So if we fail, if the head and shoulder pattern fails, what's the next pattern that it will bring? It will bring an ABC move to the downside, which it probably will. Go and watch that video, is there. My gold explained video is there also. So these are major 2,000 pips moves to the downside. Are you getting major moves to the downside, knowing that if here fails, it's going to form another price action pattern that will take this market to the downside, knowing that these are now major resistance zone, knowing that once here fails, 1940 to 1942, $1950 area, a major resistance zone. So what happens next? As it stands right now, what happens next? Our major resistance zone, are you getting it, has now been broken to the upside. So mentally, if I want to give myself sanity, I just want to sell from $2,000 area. Are you getting it? And sell it down to at least 1940 major support area. Are you getting major area of value? Are you getting it? Sell down to these areas, then buy from here again to upstairs. Even though it fails, I know I've put a risk to reward to it. Probably 100 pips to 1930 or 150 pips to 1925, or even 200 pips to 1920. I guess, and even though it fails, no problem. I've made money when I was coming down. I've made money all 2,000 pips when I was going up. I guess in it. I made over many thousand, 1,400 pips when I was coming down. I guess in it. I've made also in these areas when I got my head and shoulders pattern. I've made also when I saw that definitely this was a change of character because we had a double top, I guess, and this was a major resistance, knowing that I never will come back to this place again. I want to sell because we are definitely going to break to the downside to prove if we will continue going up to form what? A W pattern in this place. But since we could not form it, what did we do? We came back to do an Elliott wave, corrective wave of what's it called? $2,060 to $1,813 to the downside to complete what? The wave of this movement of these, what's it called? ABCD harmonic pattern and Elliott wave correction to the downside before going up. If you tell me that what I've been saying since is just too much for your brain to comprehend, you should not be a trader yet. You should learn everything first because I'm breaking it down every way I can possibly break it down for you. So for me to know that we are coming back, because okay, let me ask a question. I know that we'll have 1980, we'll have 2000. Are you getting? If you are a buyer in this market now, knowing confidently that you are in a buy already, would you want to buy from 1980 and 2000 to the upside? It's possible to continue this market to the upside. But trust me, for this market that was in a bearish phase before, are you getting to switch? I don't know, gold does magic, but I might not sell because selling right now is trading against the trend because to me, I think we've changed character to the upside already. So selling right now is not supposed to be good for me because if I go on the lower time frame to go and find out whatever the price action may be, I might find it because right now the broken market, we're broken structure to the upside. I guess in this is break of structure to the upside. So this makes our last low, right? These are our last low because it was a structure that broke the structure to the upside. So these are our last low. So what does the market wants to do? Does the market wants to, according to what I know as in the market, this is supposed to be bringing any buyers in, liquidate them. Liquidity, gold is always looking for liquidity. So I'll take this as liquidity, 1953 as liquidity, just to do what? Form around this area, switch, do an Elliott wave, double top, change character to the downside. Okay, it has already switched, so like I won't start selling now. But NFP is tomorrow, so I will not sell. Don't want them to use this lower time frame noise on me. So I will not sell. All I'm looking for what is a major, taking these people out, a major sell to the downside. Then, like, I'm telling you, I'm expecting a major sell to the downside. Again, so I'm expecting a major sell to the downside, taking everybody out, find a major support. Then if you have not entered from 1,800, from 1,900, I've been telling everybody, even before we made this move to the downside, that once you take profits from this, your move, start accumulating what your buy orders because of that weekly major demand zone. Start accumulating what your major buys. So start buying from 1,800 and putting your risk to it. We entered from 1,820, 1,816 and 1,820 dollar area. And since then, we've been trending. We even try to, 1,900. We try to do 1,900, but definitely look at this move. If you are the one, will you sell? So I was supposed to take a 250 pips loss. When I saw this major daily move around this, area, I left because look at the bullishness he used in smashing 1,900 just one day from 1,870 to $1,936. How many pips in just one day? That's bullishness. Because they know that there is a major support at 1,800 and you are never seeing any bullish, bearish vibe. It was just some bearish days, bearish days. If you're in this market, even though you don't even know how to do proper analysis. If you're in this market and you are seeing all these major long green candles coming, what should you be looking for? Buys. Because we're even broken out from this descending triangle. So it's just for us to come back a little bit and continue doing what's going up, knowing that this was the last area we have major resistance, turning into support again. So there are a lot of confluences you can use, brother, in the market. In the market. Share today was NFP. Why are we going down? Sorry, a jobless claim that came out negative for the what? For the dollar. But right now, the market is trying to go down. Are you getting it? So I think you just need to know how your market trends. Because even on the lower time frame, I can still day trade it out. If not for this video, I would have entered this 1990 entry. So I know that definitely is a double top I'm seeing here. Are you getting it? Then reverse from 0.5. Are you getting it? So I can take a sell from my stop loss at 1990, 150 please to 1995 and sell it down to what? To the next available, what's it called? Trend extension levels of probably, let me use the trend extension from here to here to here. So definitely I know that my first take profit 1968, 1967.31, then second take profit of 1960, 1961, 1962, whatever. Or you can just take this one and because of its lower time frame, anything can happen. This is 1900 to 1977, is a 200 pips to the downside. How do you trend your market? That's the question I ask a lot of people, and I get told I've blown accounts. You don't even know where to enter. You just trade your lower time frame. You just buy from anywhere. You just sell from anywhere. Are you getting it? This is a break of structure. We came back. We're supposed to continue breaking and continue this, breaking this market to the upside, not changing character, not even getting here and getting exhausted. These are lower time frame. They tend to fail. That's why I don't use them. They are noise. That's why I don't trade them. I trade my 4-hourly structures and my daily structures. From my lowest structure is 4-hourly structures. I get in it because the 4-hourly structures tell me trend perfectly well for me. I'll be seeing all this my sweet edges, my support, my resistance. I'm seeing them. Are you getting it? I'm seeing all my major support. Are you getting it? My major resistance when I was trading this market to the downside, knowing that this is my entry and my entry. I confidently left this trade because I know that we were going down before, but we came up until we break this before we change character to the upside before we continue going. I can leave that trade even though I'm trending it, knowing that my stop loss is at $90.55 area. I made that, coming down and, taking the first take profit around this area and taking maybe more take profit to the downside. So how do you trade your market? How do you trade your market? The market has switched to the downside right now. You are still in a buy, even though you are in the buy from these areas. You know that the market has switched to the lower time frame, you are still in a buy. That's if you bought from 1950, you can still even leave it, knowing that we are coming back just to take them and continue going. So it depends if you are a day trader or you are a swing trader or you are whatever the case may be. Are you getting it? Whatever the case may be. So this is just good for you. It's definitely I found the correlation and of the dollar and what's it called, EURUSD pairs, GPUSD right now. So I think you can apply these gold and EURUSD to your GPUSD, AUDUSD, and the rest of them. Let's go to Bitcoin because that's where my blood is hot right now. My blood is hot right now for Bitcoin. Are you getting it? Let's go to Bitcoin. BTC USDT. This video, I said it. I don't want it to be very long. BTC USDT. Okay. Let me go to my weekly chart of Bitcoin US dollar. Trust me, just wait for your major support and resistance on your major support and resistance on your your weekly time frame. No matter how long it takes, wait. It will definitely help you. If you want to drop to the daily, wait. What are you saying here? It was as simple as this. What we had here, I don't know if I can get that picture for you. I know we did what had, let me just run through it. This was a major what area of value in this market, because this was where we had what our head and shoulders pattern happen. This was a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke to the upside. We broke to the upside. We tested this major area of resistance, turned into support. We came back again. We tested it $25,000. We've been buying from these areas, I guess, majorly from $25,000 area, right? Saying that this area was what? Liquidity area. What was it called? $2,000 area was another major liquidity area again. Are you getting that? Anything that makes us break it to the upside, we've turned what? We need to break that $2,000 to the upside. We broke it to the upside. So what next is the question that everybody's asking right now. Same thing. Don't get carried away. Multi-asset analysis. Come down to probably $32,000 area, turn into support, or even take more liquidities from people that were using major support and resistance to trade. Are you getting it? Come down a bit and continue expanding. Well, I know that I have a trade from here already that 25,000 cannot break to the downside again, even from all the way from May. Go and watch my videos from May, June, July. $25,000 must not break to the downside. And there are a lot of things you can put to it. You can put a cup and handle pattern to it, whatever you want to put to it. You can put it into it. Where are you? So to me, this was what? A cup and handle pattern. Where are you? Here's my shapes. So this was a cup and handle pattern to me, for me. That was a sweet cup and handle pattern if I take these guys off. Are you getting it? So sweet cup and handle pattern, complete the cup, top of the cup. Are you getting it? Cup and handle. I think this is on my Telegram channel. I was able to draw this. And where is the extension of this cup and handle? The next phase. Coming back to 44,000 to $48,000 area, support area. So the market is trending perfectly well for me. So anyway, whichever way you want to use in trend this market, it's just for you to know what you're doing. Trust me, know what you're doing. It can still turn to what? If you don't want a cup and handle, depends on your strategy. Everybody has a lot of strategy. This is still what? An ascending triangle that broke to the upside. Are you getting it? Bring it to the upside. Depends on your strategy. Come back to this area to retest maybe $29,000, $30 area, from $32 to $29,000 area. Coming back to this major what? Let me expand that. So happiness, I'm bringing more strategies into this market for you now. Are you getting it? Most have brought the cup and handle pattern, and now I've brought an ascending triangle with a bullish continuation pattern, which has broken out of the ascending triangle right now. So it's just for us to come and do a retest of that ascending triangle. Are you getting it? And what's the next phase of that ascending triangle, like we have on EURUSD right now? We took it. We have to come back up to this area of the major what? These are the major supply we have, this last supply we have. So these are areas we'll come back to. And it's telling me that we'll have to come back all the way up to this area. So even though I want to buy, I want to be safe. I can take from $32,000 maybe to $44,000 or $43,000, depends. I can just say, okay, I just need about from $32,000 to $42,000, $10,000 off this market. So I can decide to say that, okay, psychologically, mentally, in my own space, I'm buying from, if you have not bought from 25,000 or have a trade from 25,000, you guys know I have a trade from 25,000, but I know that we must not break below 25,000. So I'm taking this trade right now. I'm taking some profit at 40,000 psychologically. I'll take the next 70% at 42,000 and leave the rest to run to maybe 48,000. If this market must continue to the upside, definitely come and form a double, liquidity concept in this area. Are you getting it? Form liquidity concept in this area, come down a bit and continue going up. So equal highs, liquidity concept, are you getting in that area? If what's it called? Bitcoin must continue what to the upside. So there are a lot of things you need to, you need to learn in this space before you can call yourself a trader. Bitcoin has been able to break the $2,000 area, come and turn the $22,000 area again, to support, like we're waiting for gold, right? Like we're waiting for gold, turn into support again so that we can continue going. Now, I've merged how many things together to tell you that definitely the concept I'm giving from on what's it called on EURUSD is what's going to play out, because I've just done a multiple asset analysis and combined their movements to you for using gold, using EURUSD and BTC USD for you right now. Are you getting it? So if you don't understand how to carve out, connect your dots and form your chart pattern, the languages the market uses in trending, you make a lot of mistakes in this market. Trust me, you make a lot of mistakes in this market. How was I able to find out my, ascending triangle out from this particular, Bitcoin chart right now? How was I able to find out my, my strategy of a cup and handle pattern? If it breaks, the next phase is, the extension of, it must complete the phase cycle. This is the next cycle. You should break out from this using what? Price action patterns and chart patterns to move. Knowing that this was lower low, lower high, lower low, no equal low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This was our last low. So anything that makes us break it to the upside, we change character. We trace just 0.382 or 0.5, then continue going. Because if this was the last lower high, lower low, lower high we had, we're not supposed to do what break it to the upside, right? We're just supposed to come back probably and continue going down. But this will break it to the upside and change character to the upside. What happens next? We trace 0.382. Are you getting it? So this is a change of character. What happens next? We retrace yours to 0.382 or 0.5 and continue what trending to the upside. So this was where we got our 0.5 retracement levels. So sluggishly, price action, sluggish. When it's coming down, you should know that that's just a retracement because there was no movement like we had here and here anymore. So it's telling you that I'm slowing down. It gives you how many days to do that slow down, all the way from April 15th all the way to June 15th. 2 months. Slow down. I'm telling you that, okay, I'm using the price action, sluggish price action to come down. So I don't have strength. I don't have selling strength again, meaning that this particular area will do what? Hold. Because that was our former resistance. Now it's going to turn to support. So what are you supposed to be doing as a trader? You're supposed to be buying from the 0.5 area or your support and resistance, depending on your strategy, and wait for, even though it comes down, you'll know your stop loss is under $22,000. You are risking $3,000 to it, and you're leaving the market. Definitely from $25,000 right now to $35,000, you would have made 5 risk to reward ratio, or you've made $10,000, depending on whatever you're doing as a what? Trader. So definitely, just imagine that you took profit at $35,000 even on our first phase. We've been talking about this since June. We're going to be trending from $25,000 to $34,000 to $35,000 to $37,000 before even switching to the downside. So you can't just even enter itself from here where we are right now. The market needs to switch for you to enter, like it's switching on gold right now, for you to be able to enter, because you can't just, because of gold is trending to the downside, let me sell Bitcoin also. No, wait for your market to change character. That's the ultimate, what's it called, confluence we use in at Vision X. No change of character, no entry. Or we are entering blindly using a lower lot size on our support, major supports. Then as time goes on, we start increasing our lot size as time goes on to safeguard ourselves. So even though it goes wrong, we know that we're risking just few fractions of our total capital in the market. It makes you sane enough. It makes you sane enough. So even though you take a very huge loss, you have maybe 100K account, you have 100K, $100,000, and you lose maybe $10,000. You know that even though you lose $20,000, you still have $80,000 to take more trades in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years that can make you even $1 million as time goes on. Consistency is the key. But focus is the main thing. Knowing that you are not even supposed to forget that there was a previous support at $25,000 that was broken to the upside because it acted as a major resistance. Knowing that is now an area of value for you. Major three touches on the dailies are now a major area of value that will come back to $25,000. We'll definitely do what? No, buy from there again because it was a previous resistance, now turned support. So it might be a support again. To take $10,000 out of the market, $10,000 right now in Nigeria is 10 million naira. And you even made that money just for what's it called, for 2023 as a banker, 10 million naira as a banker for 1 year. You can't make that money in your bank now. Your salary cannot pay you that. Just this $10,000, you have one Bitcoin, you made $10,000 for 1 year, it's 10 million right now as a banker. You should know how to satisfy your greed. Are you getting? So this is what we did in what's it called? We're able to trend the market perfectly well, knowing that $25,000 must not break to the downside with a lot of confluences. A lot, not just one. Go and watch our videos, June video, June 1st or June, something like that. Go and look for our YouTube page. There are Bitcoin videos there. There are good videos there. How we're able to trend from, everything is there. Now I'm giving you now what is going to happen in the next remaining 2 months, November, December of 2023. Are you getting it? So this is what I have for you today. Apply these knowledges into your other assets. Apply these knowledges into your other asset. Trust me, you know that the market does what? Does just these three things. Move to the upside and the downside, or in a bullish market, move to the downside in a bearish market, or consolidate in a consolidation phase. These are three things that a market does. This market has done what? Broken structure to the upside. I get it on lower time frame. If you want to trend it on lower time frame, broken structure to the upside. Then this was the last low we had in this market. I guess in the last support. So even though you want to buy safe, you want to buy a lower time frame, even though you are a day trader, this market is supposed to at least come to this area before you start buying. Take your probably 33,000 to 35,000. Even though it's a $1,000, you should be okay for the day. That's 1 million naira for the day. No business that you invested probably just 1 million naira will give you 1 million naira in less than a few weeks. A lot of people want to invest 20 million naira and will be making 300,000 naira monthly. Not talk of you that you're investing 20 million naira and you're making 1 million naira monthly, doing nothing, just for having the right knowledge, where to buy and where to sell. And you are still greedy enough to say you want to use your 20 million to make 20 million naira. That is like, the probability of you making 20 million naira with 20 million naira in 1 month in any economy is 20/80. But consistently, if you want to use 20 million naira to make, if you want to use 20 million naira to make 1 to 2 million naira monthly in this space, it's possible. I wish I can teach you the waves. I will tell you that this is 100% possible. 20 million naira, with 20 million naira capital, you can be making at least 1 million naira to 2 million naira monthly. It's possible. Don't let anybody deceive you. Have the right knowledge. You will have the freedom without doing anything. All you just have to do, enter your trades, and you be in what? Cruise way. So even though the market want to consolidate, I can still take this trade. I just give you a trade right now with Bitcoin, knowing that I don't want to take any trade around this area. I just want to, come to my major supports. If I'm not buying from here, I guess if I'm not bought from here, that market should go. But that's where I had my major support and resistance. I want to buy from my area of value. I don't want to buy from any place. If I'm not bought from here, I get in it. I should know that I'm waiting for this market to what? Break to the upside and before I buy. Because if you look at the entire market from the downside, the trend is what? Your friend. Trust me. Look at, this was the last low we had. We came up, came down from the higher high again, higher low. I guess now I form another higher high. But to form another higher low, before I continue going, I'm not buying until they give me on that higher low again. Are you getting it? Until they give me on that higher low. So that, complete this trend for me. Let it make sense to you. Complete the trend. We've broken to the upside. Let's calm down a bit. So no matter how you spend, wait, use your daily to calculate it before you buy again. We'll definitely do a retracement. Impulse retracement, impulse retracement, impulse retracement. I get an impulse again. So if you are reversing from $35,000 area right now, where are we going to do an impulse to? You just to calculate $25,000. Are you getting it? To $35,000, 10,000 pips. Put the middle place, even without using your chart. You want to buy at a discount of what? $30,000. Let it come to this area so that you buy to $40,000, make it $10,000 again, because it has moved from $25,000 to $30,000, $35,000. So if we can come down to $30,000 again, discount, buy, and continue to $40,000. Are you getting it? You leave or something like that. Come back down again, you buy again. That's how the market moves in waves. I guess knowing that if we break $25,000, $30,000 to the downside, we must not break this descending, what's it called? This support trend line that has been coming from here. Even though we are breaking the 25,000 must not break, because if we break broken structure to the upside, if we break to the downside, break the structure to the downside, we might change character and continue going. It's as simple as that. What is the problem? You know, waiting and focus, knowing your major areas of value. Are you getting it? So I might not be interested in coming here every day to come and do this, you understand? Because I only want to wait for my major areas of value. Apply something to it. And what is the thing? I've been talking for the past 1 hour, and this has been happening right now, if not more than 1 hour. Are you getting it? Apply my, you know, my something called what's it called? My safe haven. Where's my safe haven? Trust me, look at 20 and 50 year me. I sold from here at J, go and check. I sold from there. I sold from here also, giving me the shooting star at this major. Are you getting it? I sold from there also. Now it's telling me to sell from here because it's finding resistance at the 50 EMA. Are you getting it? Holy Grail. Bring more indicators in to, you know, confirm your confluences, knowing that we are above 50% already. Are we going to sell back into it and fall back to, you know, major, what's it called, RSI, fall back to 30,000? As in, I want to buy from when the market is overbought, oversold. Are you getting it? When the market is oversold, I want to buy from there. I want to sell when the market is being overbought. I want to sell from these areas. Look at, I want to sell from these areas. This is it. I want to buy from these areas. This is it. I'll buy from these areas. Came back to 50%. I'll buy back down here. Then I want us to go back to oversold again. I want to sell from here. I guess it to the downside. I want to buy from here. I want to sell from here, which is here. Look at. I want to sell from there. I want to buy from here, which is here. I want to buy from here, which is here. Look at it. So your RSI indicators are there. There are a lot of decisions you must make. I don't want to buy from the middle. I don't want to buy from this middle, trust me, because I don't want to buy from middle. I want to buy from my lowest points. I don't want to buy from here. I don't buy from here using my RSI indicator. I want to buy when it's been oversold. I guess I want to buy from here when it's been oversold. But definitely I will apply more confluences knowing that taking the, what's it called, liquidity, we just want to consolidate and, you know, come down, take liquidities before going up. I think something like that even showed in this liquidity concept. I saw it just now in Bitcoin. Let me show you in Bitcoin. Look at it. It's here. Look at it here. It's here. Let me show you. Maybe it's not clear there. I think okay. That's what it did. First of all, did what? Brought a lot of liquidities. A lot of buyers were thinking like, okay, oh, well, this market is buying from 20. Let me buy from here. Let me buy. But you know that a lot of people put their stop loss underneath here or break even. It took them out with this guy, right? Took them out and changed character to the upside. Turn this whole place to support again and continue breaking structure to the upside. Right? Is that not it? Took everybody out first with liquidity. I guess it took everybody out with the liquidity concept. came up. This was the last lower high we had. Broke it to the upside. What now happened next? Change your character, broker structure to the upside. To the upside. Then we came down. $0.5. Entry again. That was where the explosion from 26,700 did what? Started from. How do you trend your market? Is it not clear to you? This was it. Is your Fibonacci retracement tools, your change your characters, they are the holy grail, they are the biggest things you can ever use. You then bring your tools in. What do you see? Your 50 and 20 EMA. You can use it. Look at it. But from there, accuracy at its peak. This market does not lie. You are the one that is not saying it. Trust me. The market itself, you have these Fibonacci tools, you change your character, your RSI, your 20 and 50 EMA, they will guide you. See how the 20 and 50 EMA has been guiding. Are you seeing it? It will guide you. Look at entry, entry, entry. A lot of people, these are just a strategy. 20 EMA. They'll guide you, knowing that sell, 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 to guide you. So there are some secrets I've just unleashed for you right now that I use in training my market. Are you getting it? To guide you. Now, the same thing is happening on EURUSD. Is telling me that 20 and 50 EMA is, you can't just bullishly break above it like that. Let me show you something. Look at it. When it came here, after this first crossing, whenever my 50 crosses my 20 crosses my 50 to the downside, I start selling. Whenever my 50 crosses my 20 to the upside, I start buying. Look at it. That has been guiding 50, 20 and 50 EMA. Now I started selling again. Now we are here again. Do you want to buy? Chibi? It will sell. Go to gold. Same thing. Bring in your 50 and 20 EMA. They'll guide you. Look at it. 20 and 50 EMA has been guiding you, right? Look at it. Guiding you to find support and resistance. Right now, it's about breaking into the downside. To guide you. And you just want to bring it out. I don't usually bring it out because it makes traders, kill the analysis spirit. It makes you lazy without looking at the proper picture. That's why I don't usually bring it in most of my videos, but trust me, look at it. 20 and 50 EMA. It will guide you to sell. Are you getting it? This place will now be noise because it's in between them. But when you see the volatility happening, you don't just need to worry yourself. Just start selling whenever it touches. Just start selling whenever it touches. If it touches, sell, touches, sell, touches, sell. Then whenever you see that it's crossing again, the moment it crosses, buy, stop loss underneath. Until it breaks it, don't leave. Many strategies as a market structure trader and a price action trader is set in. Now we're breaking to the downside again, but I will not use the 2 hourly. I'll use the 4 hourly. So the 4 hourly one is very, very, very clear and accurate because you now start seeing your edges happening. Now the battle is about to start again in between, like what happened here. Where is it? Where is this guy? I'm coming. See the battle in between here right now. This is what is about happening here right now. So don't get carried away. Don't start trading on these days. Wait for your major. If it goes up, wait for your major areas and start buying again. Let it break. I guess in retrace for you to start buying again because the market does what? Just trend to the upside or trend to the downside or consolidate. Just have this sanity in your head so that it's not to not disturb your emotional stability and this and that and start going to lower time frame to start finding holy grail. You have 2000, 1949, 1900, 1980, and 1800 in your head since January 1st till now. Why are you scared about where to buy, where to sell from? Blindly, without even coming to the chart, I want to buy from 1940, 1900. I want to buy from, what's it called? 1800 and just put a 200 pips risk to reward to it conclusively. I want to buy from 1000. I don't want to buy from 1980. Those are resistance area. It's close to $2,000 area. without even coming to the chart today, because I've been following up the chart since what's it called? Since what's it called? I've been following up the chart since January. Are you getting it? Now look at my 20 EMA. What do you see? It's telling me that I'll come and support you. Don't worry, because I've broken 50 to the top. So whenever we are coming, I want to come and support you. Once I see this area touch, or this 50 touch, anyone it touches, I mean, my trade is there. I get in my entry. Look at it now. 20 and 50 EMA is coming to help you now, because it has what? Giving you a trade signal. It has given you a trade signal that the moment my 20 is crossing my 50 EMA on the daily to the upside, I am bullish. So these are my new $19.30 to $19.50 area is my new entries. Are you getting it? So buy from there, take the market 1,000 pips. One lot gives you $10,000. 10 lots gives you $100,000. 100 lots give you $1 million. You know what's up. Are you getting? So how do you look at your market? It's as simple as that. 20 and 50 EMA will always guide you. But a lot of people use it and don't do analysis, don't do further analysis. That's why it kills them. Because it has been guiding you. What happened? The moment the 2050 crossed, what happened here? We came to the upside, breaking the structure to the upside, right? Came to the 20 and 20 EMA, continue going. Bring this. Look at this. Look at this. What's the difference? Now let me go to another gold. Look at this. Look at this. What's the difference? You see what 20 and 50 EMA is doing? Sell, sell, sell. But the moment we cross, buy, buy. Found, crossed again. Start buying. Add to all the analysis I've been giving since. So I think I should stop here for now. I've done gold, I've done EURUSD, I've done Bitcoin. These are look at my markets. I don't like noise below 4-hourly time frame. Even the 4-hourly time frame sometimes just for me to find my major support and resistance where I want to buy from. 9080 support. I guess it. That's why I've been buying from 1,800 to 1,900. I'll leave it even though it wants to retrace, because I know that market will not just go up like that. It does what? Just three things: impulse retracement, impulse retracement, impulse retracement. So I don't care about the retracement. I just put time to it so that I'll not go and leave and start looking for entries again. I might not find entries. At the end of the day, I want to arrive at making at least 3,000 pips of gold from 1,800 to 2,100 first. Taking all these liquidities what out because of this major two support here. It might come more, no problem, but definitely I have my strategy, my in place already, telling me that I just want to take all these guys. I want to follow them and take. I'm following the money, take all these guys out because it gave me a major support. Yeah, now it's giving me a major support again, double bottom. So we want to take everybody out first. Again, so there are a lot of things, a lot of ways you look at your market. This is where I look at my market. If you have any further questions, you know where to reach me. You understand? You know where to reach me on my Telegram, my Instagram, anywhere you want to see me. I guess it. These are not the 3 days I want you to take an entry. I want you to wait for the market to build properly well first before you take an entry, knowing that these areas are your major areas. Are you getting this conclusively? Take care and bye for now. Bye, 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 bye. I'm going to stop this video now. It's too much. Bye, bye. Or should I add it? Okay. These were major $1940 area. I've done that before, so there's no point doing that. My videos are always coming out raw because these are look at my market. And I think by the time you watch my videos from the beginning of when I started doing the videos professionally, I'm uploading on YouTube, you will see some values which you can apply to your own mental health. Because emotionally, this is not good for beginners to start trading without the prior knowledge of 1 to 2 years, 2 to 3 years knowledge in this business. Have the knowledge first. No matter how much you've lost, no matter how many accounts you've blown, I guarantee you that after 2 years of having the right knowledge, in less than 10 years, you'll make all your money back. Are you getting it? And even be financially stable. Okay? This is all I have for you for today from Vision X. Today is second day of November 2023. Take care and bye for now. Bye-bye.